Right, we're here with Dan. He's the creative director of Turn 10, makers of the Forza Motorsport video games. And we were in the studio, we were chatting with Adam. Adam unfortunately had to run and make some money. And you guys brought us Audi R8, V10.
Yeah. So this is one of our taxis for the week, honestly. We're down here at E3.
Yeah.
E3 is a big game convention down here in LA. It's kind of our Super Bowl and our SEMA and our car show all rolled into one for video games. And one
it's
great
the
way
largest
to
gathering nerds in the world.
I don't know, Comic-Con might be bigger, but yeah, it's got to be close.
Has Comic-Con more people than E3?
It sure has been
E3 is still
momentum.
kind of an industry thing, so it's kind of like SEMA for video game geeks.
Exactly, it's not opened up to the public. But it does have a lot of fans. But we figured the best way to get attention at the show, is to have great cars. So we've got a Ferrari California, we've got the Audi R8, we've got a Lamborghini Gallardo, and we're basically giving press and people rides around, to their hotel and the like. So it's a very expensive taxi service.
See, that's a good gig. Aren't you glad you don't have to build like Mega Man games or something like that? Because then what would you be driving around some big blue bubble or some?
Maybe shoot people with a Nerf gun. Maybe.
Yeah. So you're getting better stuff like this. So you brought us the 10-cylinder, which is really kind of neat. Have you got a chance to go out there and throw it around, whip it around
well,
the streets of LA?
So the drivers we have, for the most part of these, are professional drivers, cute girls, which helps as well. And so they've been driving
professional girl drivers?
Yeah.
Why do we keep having dudes on this show? It's like, let's get some professional girl drivers on this show.
They're out there, and they're actually they're quite good. So they've been hooning up in these cars around the convention center. But I did get a chance to drive this at Le Mans a few years back, V10 version.
Wait, the real car or the video game car?
The real car.
All right.
So I actually drove this from the track all the way to Paris and drove it around Paris for a while. Met the designer of the car. I love this car. I think it's great.
So the 10-cylinder is 525 horse, I think we saw?
Yeah, it's plenty of power. I mean, it's the same power plant that's in the Lamborghini. It's just been tuned slightly differently.
Now, this car that you guys have in your game, is this one of the cars that you scan to put in your game, or is this something that you got maybe CAD software or something from the manufacturer?
Well, we first added this car when it was brand new. So we did start with CAD software, which gives you a leg up, but then we did scan it and take photos as well. And in fact, to get the lights right in the front and the back, which are extremely complicated, Audi actually sent us lights, to the studio. And these are like $25,000 just lights. So we now use them in the studio to show when our build is broken. If it's broken, the brake light illuminates. If it's working, the headlight illuminates.
How do you scan the car? What kind of device do you use? Do you have to put the little dots all over it and pinpoint each dot, or is there some sort of giant X-ray machine that goes over the top?
Put it in a bodysuit with little ping pong balls?
Yeah, it's I don't know how that works.
So actually there's a company down here in LA that will run basically little lines. It's an adhesive, but it's not very sticky. And they run that down all the lines of the car in kind of a grid pattern. And then they have a laser scanner that picks up those lines and turns it into tessellation. Tessellation is basically little triangles that we use to recreate cars.
So it probably takes 15 hours to put the stickers on it, 10 minutes to just scan it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
Okay. So this one is essentially the paddle shifter car, although I still think you can get it with a 6-speed manual.
Yeah, you can. It's got the gates, so it's a really it's a very meaty shift. Feels really good in this car.
I'm going to jump back here so I can hear it. You can throw a few revs at it. Yeah, these sound good. I kind of dig the white gauges. It's kind of weird because sometimes white gauges, you're the reflection of the white, sometimes it gets a little sun reflection or you can't read them, but in this car it looks pretty good. So Dan, the new game, Forza Horizon, when's the game come out?
The game's going to ship on Xbox 360, October 23rd.
And check out, go to acecarcast.com. We've got some video footage in addition to this, and some screenshots from the game I think are going to be posted up there. Do you have a website?
We do, so you can also see videos of the game if you go to forzahorizon.net or forzamotorsport.net.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
Great.
Dan, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.